we said we wanted to celebrate all NACS champions today. It's long overdue, as I've been told severally. And you know, we had done something that we figure would change the landscape of Nigeria in the clearing space forever. It's not even go come. I was telling Siri, I said NCR will not forget us in a hurry. In their use case, when they are talking about Nigeria, they will talk about how we successfully kick them out. And why is that success possible? Because we recognize a local team that worked with us assiduously, that is the PFS team, and helped to achieve this. It's something when you go out there to say nationally utilized, internationally recognized, it goes without saying that we all made that happen. And we don't owe, there's no less a person. I can remember the calls, I can remember the several meetings, I can remember the agitation, I can remember the anxiety. I equally remember the loss or losses. Thank God it's coming down. So on behalf of everybody, I say you're welcome to NIBSS. The MD said he will give us a minute or two whenever he's able to do that. Okay, I'm just stepping in a minute and he will talk to us briefly. So I'm just stepping in,
First, congratulations to everybody that we are finally signing up from pilot to test to stress to retest to repilot, and then finally we've gone live. And it was, I know, quite a challenge. Even though I was dodging behind the emails, you know, people didn't send emails to me, but I was copy some of the time, and I'll see fire, and I just keep quiet and call my people, say, I hope you're on top of it. Don't let their MDs call me, just stay on top of all of it. But we've gone through it. And I think we underestimate what we've done. Because when we decided to move away from the NCR solution, people are wondering why. The truth is that in many ways in Nigeria, we actually have a lot more imagination than the rest of the world. We do things not just differently, but ahead of the rest of the world. And what we've done with the implementation of the NACS solution that we have is that when you start dreaming of your corporate customers issuing vouchers and the likes, you actually have a platform that can do it too. Because let's think about it. What are you doing? You're taking an instrument, which may be paper or non-paper, that has enough information on it, including the ability to authorize and then be processed for value to be exchanged. Really, that's what we've done. And that's the platform we've implemented. So that you go to a supermarket and you have all those vouchers, and the vouchers represent discounts. The platform you put in place today will do it. The imagination to make it happen that we haven't started turning on. So start thinking about it. It's not just about checks, it's not just about EFT. It means we can handle almost any media that you dream of or think of. So, well done. We've done the easy part, which is technology. The harder part is imagination, and the hardest part is to make it happen. And that's where you differentiate yourselves as banks. So a check is a check is a check, right? Now it has changed. You can now use that platform of the check to define new products for your corporates, for your customers, and for yourselves. It's now left to your imagination. Playing field clear. Everybody has bricks. What you now build is left to you. And I'm sure we're going to come up with new, different ways of doing different things. And we will continue to differentiate ourselves and to excel in the process. So, thank you everybody for the effort. Thank you for what we've achieved. Without you, we couldn't have done it. But we're now waiting for you to do more with the platform we've put in place than we see today. So, wish us all well, and thank you ever so much.
Thank you very much. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, it is with great pleasure I welcome you to this great project closure ceremony. for the upgrade of the Nigeria Automated Clearing System. The Nigerian retail payment market has been evolving in line with the global payment evolution, and there is no doubt that the payment instruments are significant contributors to the broader effectiveness and stability of the financial system. Memory lane. See, our previous go-live challenges that the NIBSS implemented the NACS upgrade in December 2016, as was said before, with many attendant issues, which compelled it to roll back 3 days after implementation. The massive reconciliation issues afterwards were resolved with deposit money banks. Those of you that are here and those that are yet to come, congratulate you for that. And also Central Bank in conjunction with the NIBSS. The way forward after that, NIBSS with his technical partner identified the root cause of the failure of the previous go-live on December 2016 and came up with the way forward. And a new timetable was set and many things were outlined for successful preparation toward the new go-live date. The timetable was clearly followed and issues identified were resolved with many meetings and various engagements. The project went live on the 15th of September 2017, and we have had a post-go-live support on the NACS system up till now. The upgrade has been successful so far, hence the project closure ceremony today. This address will not be complete without mentioning that this new system is wholly Nigerian, as it was built by a Nigerian PFS. I will say kudos to you, PFS.
Just to also add that from the statistics that we have, from the very day we commenced operation to yesterday, 5th July, the total volume of check that has been processed on the platform comes to about 7.9 million with a value of about 4.1 trillion. That's for check. While for ACH, the total volume, we've done a total volume of about 18 million and total value of volume 18 million and total value of 9 trillion for ACH. That clearly, I mean, shows the robust fullness of the platform that we're talking about today.
So I bring girls just a few remarks from the house on the performance of the NACS system and its successful upgrade and go live precisely in the first session transmission on Monday, 18th of September 2017. But before I do that, we've tried to recount what we all went through, during the first upgrade. Okay, so then in December 2016, we were already, even though we were apprehensive in anticipation what would happen, it was somehow as if the world was going to start or the world was going to end. So I'm talking as an operator now. So we were ready, but we thought we had all worked hard. What we didn't know as at then was that the real work was ahead of us, because by the time the system encountered challenges, the rollback started, the reconciliations happened, and all I can say is that was a really wonderful period for all of us. Okay, but all that is history. Today, we are here to celebrate with great pleasure the closure ceremony of the upgrade of this same system that has hitherto given everybody in the industry quite some concerns. So what changed? That's what we should ask ourselves. How come we went from that situation to this beautiful situation? What I would say is that there was dogged determination and sheer dint of hard work on the part of everybody present here. And then we have the success stories. But I won't be the only one to say the gains of the system, the benefits we have all had using the system. So I'll call on some banks to give us their own view of it. Skybank, what would you say is your experience?
Ease of transmission.
Union Bank.
And you need your file.
Stanbic.
A more robust design, giving us the ability to incorporate in-clearing applications into the system.
Okay. Zenith Bank.
I think for us, the ease of retrieving information on the system is much better than what we had before. In fact, before the session closes, you can actually start your work ahead, and it really improved the turnaround time.
UBA.
Less screen item and elimination of transmitter error used to run on
Okay. Wema Bank.
Availability of your email file even before the next session starts.
Okay. Access.
More accurate.
Thank you. Diamond Bank.
It's a more user-friendly application than the previous one.
Okay. And the Stand Chart. Easier to navigate. Okay. So thank you very much. Thank you, everybody. I cannot end this short speech without acknowledging that as a body, we recognize that we are not yet at our zenith. If we all recall, coming from our conference last year, we all acknowledge that technology has so much more, to offer us. So we know that there's still more that we as operators can do with the system. And then we also know that NIBSS is forever working to give us better solutions. So in concluding, I'd like to say thank you on behalf of all my colleagues here in the Nigerian Bankers Clearing House. We will say a big thank you to CBN, a big thank you to NIBSS, a big thank you to PFS, and everybody in the industry for this laudable achievement. Thank you.
I will write it this way, and I think it's most interesting. I took over this role, Executive Director, Technology and Operations, in April 2016. And by December, this project was supposed to go live. December 8th night, well, we started 5th, but we failed woefully. We failed woefully, and that was because we took a lot of things for granted. Something that shouldn't be a problem suddenly was a problem. Our solution became a problem. So how do we go out of it? So go back to the same industry, appeal to them and say, hey guys, I think we got it right now. So we did a lot of massive, let me call it massive awareness about what went wrong and how we have improved to make it better. And the banks equally endorsed that we can try another go live date. So for me, September 15th, 2017 was one seamless go live that everybody attested to. So I would write this. It's a program I'm happy we achieved successfully. And it's a program, not just any program. It's holding all the checks in Nigeria in one simple space, and it's happening every day seamlessly. The banks are so happy with it. The solution providers have equally confirmed their impression and satisfaction. So to me, it's 2 years of torture that was worth it, I guess. So far, so good. Okay, thank you.
Just permit me to say this. This is a testimony to what Nigerians can do for Nigeria. I'm very sure many of us, if not all of us, would have had opportunity in dictating, being born as Nigerians. Is there anyone here that had that opportunity consciously, that was born in Nigeria? I'm very sure if we had that opportunity, probably most of us would not have picked Nigeria. But if by natural law of distribution and allocation, we found ourselves on this planet Earth and at this time, and then in Nigeria, enjoying this auspicious occasion, then that means we have a lot of value to give to Nigeria. I have that faith. You have just demonstrated that faith. And I think if it were probably at a 60% level before, I think I'm operating now on 105%. And I think we should all take that message beyond Nigeria, beyond what we see in the press, the Western press. Anytime you travel out, the other time I was in Singapore 2 weeks ago, and a driver picked me and he was telling me how his annual vacation had been. And I came back and I said, how many drivers in Nigeria can actually go on annual vacation? But I know Nigeria can get there if we exercise that same way. Thank you very much, everyone. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And greetings from Dr. Leleo.